This family was so poor that Dad got excited just because they made tofu for dinner. When a neighbor came over to drop off some vegetables, they were so moved they hugged and cried. The neighbor was completely taken aback. Have these people lost their minds from being poor? It was just some everyday vegetables. Was that really worth crying over? A few minutes earlier, Mom had smacked their eldest son on the head because he'd wasted money buying lottery tickets. Mom said the family was already dirt poor and he was still throwing money away. She couldn't help herself and smacked him a few more times on the face. Yonghwan said they were announcing the lottery numbers on TV. Only then did Mom stop. The first set of numbers was revealed. The whole family didn't pay much attention and kept eating dinner, but their eyes kept drifting toward the lottery ticket. With the second set of numbers, Mom's hands started trembling without her realizing it. The whole family turned their attention to the TV. With the third set of numbers, everyone was completely focused. They were terrified of mishearing anything.
설마 3이랬나?
3번입니다. 3번. 축하합니다. 축하드립니다. 1363번. 4조에 10만 2,003.
Happiness came so suddenly. No words could describe how excited they felt at that moment. And that's how we got to the scene at the beginning. 3 years have passed since they won the lottery. The family now lives in a big house. Yonghwan's family became the richest in the neighborhood. Everyone in the family was willing to spend money now. Only Dad remained as frugal as ever. He'd wear the same coat for 10 years. Every time he bought oranges, he'd only buy 5. 1 for each of the men. Mom would get 2. Dad said he was used to living through tough times. Money should be spent where it counts. But Mom worried this would affect their sons' habits. If they were penny pinchers like Dad, they'd never find wives. The next day at work, Mom gave him 200,000 yuan. She told him to go buy some decent clothes. If he couldn't do it, she'd divorce him. To make his wife happy, Dad completed the task before long. This time he splurged. He spent 150,000 yuan total. Since it was an old friend's shop, the friend gave him a 50,000 yuan discount. Looking at her transformed husband, Mom thought he finally looked respectable. Dad wanted to show off the quality of his clothes. Mom was furious. What kind of friend was this? Did he think Dad was an idiot? She demanded the friend's name from Dad. She was going to settle the score with him. But Dad seemed to be hiding something. He immediately changed his story and said it was a new friend he'd just met. Mom was livid. She kept pressing for the friend's name. But Dad completely clammed up. He refused to talk about his friend, and his face grew increasingly dejected. That night, Mom kept pestering her husband to return the clothes. But her husband wouldn't budge. Mom couldn't help complaining that Dad really chose his friends poorly. Those people were all money grubbers. When they were poor, not a single one was anywhere to be seen. Now that they knew the family was well off, they all came crawling out of the woodwork. But come to think of it, when their family was at its poorest, there was one true friend. When their eldest